All right, you guys, welcome back to my channel, EyeBeKnowin. Okay, and I be knowing that we're going to do an energy reading today and just see what Spirit wants to say. Okay, what do you want us to see, Spirit? What do you want us to know? Okay, this is for the present energy, the current energy. What do we need to see? What do we need to hear? Give me the words, Spirit. Give me the words. We have discontent and boredom. Okay. I mean, that is like self-explanatory. Someone is discontent and bored. Okay, well, tell me what else. We've got choose wisely. So, someone has a choice to make, obviously. What direction do they want to go? Okay, this is saying to make a wise choice. Let's get one more card here. All right, we've got fertility. Okay, we got 4, 7, 3. 4 plus 3 is 7. Okay, so this is 7, 7 here. So this is the Empress energy. So someone has a choice to make in regards to something creative, okay, something expressive. This choose wisely card is about assessing something here, assessing what direction you want to go in with something. Okay, because maybe you are discontent and bored with what's, where you're at right now. All right, Spirit, what is discontent and boredom? Tell me more about this. Discontent and boredom. We've got the sacral chakra. Okay, so someone needs to, this says heal their sacral chakra. That's what I'm hearing, okay? So the sacral is, where the creativity lies, the joy, the creativity, the enthusiasm, okay? Yeah, so someone is like not very enthusiastic about some sort of creative idea or creative project. Okay, what is choose wisely? All right, we've got financial and material changes. Okay. So I'm getting whatever this choice is, okay, whatever the wise choice is. This could be choose wisely in regards to your financial and material situation. Okay, someone needs to make a wise choice. All right, somebody is discontent and bored, and they need to heal their creativity. Okay, so someone could be buying a lot of things. Okay, and the finances are changing here. All right, we've got the solar plexus chakra. All right, y'all, I'm going to read out of the book here for the chakras. Okay. Yeah, so the sacral chakra here, this is a water element, okay? So emotional, someone is emotionally discontent and bored is what this is saying, and they need to heal something within. Okay, the key words on this card is I want. Yeah, so somebody could be I want, Okay, but this is saying choose wisely, okay? This sacral chakra is related to emotions, desires, creativity, and sexuality. Okay. Express your sexuality and nurture yourself, and remember, you do matter. Yeah, so someone is very I want, I want, I want. This could be in regards to physical things, okay? This could be money, spending a lot of money, like whatever you want. Okay, this is because someone could be discontent and bored. All right, someone needs to it's like choose the right emotion, choose the right desires, okay? Choose the right creative direction, okay? And choose wisely in regards to sexual matters as well. Okay, someone could just be doing something out of emotional boredom and discontent. All right, so there is going to be some financial and material changes here for someone that could be very challenging, or it could be, you know, a challenge currently. So someone could be choosing to go towards an empress here. Someone may want to express themselves to a mother figure. Okay, the empress is the mother, fertility. Yeah, somebody very fertile. All right, because under the fertility card is the solar plexus chakra. All right, and this is a fire element. Okay, so very passionate, action oriented. The key word is I can. Okay. So this is someone who can express themselves creatively. Yeah, because there are 2 3s here, which equal to a 6. Yeah, okay. So someone may want to choose an empress because this empress can, okay? There's some sort of challenge here, okay? Some sort of financial and material lesson here someone is going through, okay? And they want to go towards someone who's very fertile, very abundant, someone who has enough, okay? Someone who can express themselves creatively, okay? They could be going through financial and material changes as well. Okay, since this is in the middle, like both, there's like a choice here for both energies. There's 2 separate energies here. So yeah, like each one is making different choices. Yeah, and someone needs to choose and make a wise choice. Okay, someone needs to heal their creativity, their sacral chakra. Okay, they need to come into harmony or to balance out their sacral chakra because they're making not so wise choices. Okay, this is out of boredom and discontent. Someone is in a very stable situation, like they're good where they're at, but they're not at the same time. Okay, because there's the financial and material changes. This is a 5, which is a challenge, some sort of conflict. So this solar plexus chakra represents power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem, and confidence. Yeah. So this is someone, this empress here, this very fertile energy, is someone who is very powerful. They have a lot of energy, a lot of strength. Okay. They know how to put off their desires. Okay. For the long-term goal. Okay. This has something to do with a creative goal here. Okay. Someone is choosing confidence, choosing self-esteem, choosing their creativity, choosing to express themselves, okay? And this is going to change this empress's financial and material situation, okay? But this person over here needs to make wiser choices, okay? They need to heal their creativity, their sacral, something to do with their sexuality, okay? There's like, somebody is like having a challenge. This is the I want. Someone is, yeah, I want. Yeah, this has to do with someone's sacral. Okay, the glands for this chakra is testicles and ovaries. Yeah, somebody is not making wise choices, it looks like. Okay, financially, materially, physically. Someone is having an emotional challenge. Okay, that they need to take a look at. Okay, they need to assess something because they're not being honest with themselves. Okay, they're not being fair to themselves. So someone may want to choose this very fertile mothering energy here. Someone very expressive. Someone who is getting results from their choices, okay, that they've made. They've chose to do what they can. This is someone who does what they can, not what they want. Okay, this is someone is saying, I can change my financial and material situation. Yeah. Somebody wants to change their financial and material situation. Okay, but there's some healing here. So yeah, someone has a choice to make. Someone is making wiser choices. Okay, so maybe this discontent and boredom, this figure, okay, is like thinking about choosing to move towards this Empress, this mothering energy, this nurturing and beautiful energy here. But something is like stopping them. Let's get more information. Okay. Spirit. What is the tea on this situation? Okay, tell me about this discontent and boredom. Someone needs to do some healing. Okay, they need to give back. Something to do with reciprocation. Okay, someone is all about what they want. Okay. So maybe this is someone who did not reciprocate with this beautiful Empress, this very fertile energy, nurturing, loving, very beautiful person. Okay, this could be a mother. Somebody, whoever's watching this, you could be the mother. Okay. Yeah, and you chose to do what you can. Okay. You came up with or are coming up with creative ideas to change your financial and material situation, okay? Making wiser choices. Yeah, and this is going to bring something you've been working on, okay? This is something you've been working on, trying to change your financial situation, okay? And it's something is going to be attained because you've been doing what you can, okay? And somebody needs to look at something honestly and fairly, okay? There's an emotional issue here, all right? And so unfazed came out. Someone doesn't care. This discontent and boredom, this energy, someone doesn't care. They're like, they could be acting like they don't care, okay, again, because with the 4 is like a stable energy, but this is not giving stable, okay? They're just comfortable, but maybe they are stable, okay? They're just not making wise choices, okay? Maybe they're emotionally discontent. They're emotionally unfulfilled, okay? That's why they're making these not so wise choices, okay? Something to do with desire, sexuality, okay, material and financial choices that are being made. Giving money. Yeah. So someone is paying their bills, always asking, trying to buy love. Yeah, I want. Yeah, so somebody, yeah, could be going through financial and material conflict, challenges, because they're paying their bills. They're just giving money away, basically. And it's like they do not care. Yeah. So maybe someone is always asking their mother to give them what she can. Yeah, this is somebody very abundant. All right, we've got hooked. Yeah, somebody is like, this mother energy could be hooked on trying to buy somebody's love. Somebody is very nurturing, very caring, very loving. Okay, they are needing to make better choices, or could be choosing to make a better choice because giving this money away. Okay, somebody is hooked on giving things away, money, their sexuality. Okay, and it's like they don't care. There's an emotional conflict here. Okay, somebody is just doing what they want and they don't care. They're not phased. Okay, it's like they always want a handout. They always want somebody to give them something. All right, and this very fertile energy here, like they've got them hooked because they know that they can. So yeah, somebody needs to make wiser choices in regards to material things, physical things, because someone is taking and the other is giving. That is what this is giving. Okay. All right, tell me more, Spirit. And y'all let me know if this is making any sense for you. Okay, I would love for you to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, I just started this new channel for some fresh energy, fresh messages. Okay, and I'd love to have you here. Thank you. Okay, we've got Balls Daddy. So somebody could, and I'm getting it is this very fertile energy here, is somebody is very stable, rich, a business owner even. Somebody is hooked on trying to buy love. Yeah, somebody is a boss. Okay, I'm getting this. It's this Empress, this very fertile energy here, very creative, very expressive. Okay, they're able to give, or they will be, because there's going to be financial and material changes. Okay, because somebody is doing what they can. They're bossing up. Okay, so they could have somebody hooked. And like trying to buy their love. Or maybe somebody is going to try to buy this Empress's love, okay? Because they want the Empress. All right. But this is like somebody just wants what they want, okay? They could just want like sexual desires, pleasurable things. Even money. What? Ooh. This says child services. What? This says children in danger, family being reported, neglect or abuse suspected. Now, somebody is... Tell me, what is this child services? What? Somebody does not care about something. Maybe somebody doesn't care about their kids. Okay, they could just be doing whatever it is that they want. Okay, this is like Somebody's like paying their bills, you know, they're stable or whatever. But emotionally, they're just, I don't know, they need to make wiser choices because there's something going on internally. Somebody is like giving their body away, maybe for money. Okay. I don't know. Maybe this boss is like paying for, oh my goodness. What is going on here? Somebody could be paying for some coochie or some dingling. Okay, this do say big dick energy. Okay, I don't know. We've got talking shit and fake flexing. Okay. Somebody is, I don't know, talking like they got it like that. Okay. They be showing off. They act like they rich. Okay, but they're lying. Somebody has some emotional issues. Okay, they're like giving money away. Okay, yeah, they could be getting people hooked on them. Okay, maybe they're trying to come off as they're stable. Okay, this is somebody who will smile in your face and talk behind your back. Okay, and they just don't care, is what this is saying. You got love on the brain. An inside scoop. Yeah, so somebody, yeah, this discontent and bored person has love on their brain. Okay, they're lost in a fantasy. And they could be all up in your business, okay? So maybe you gave this person money, you were giving yourself away to this person, okay? And yeah, this person was a fraud. Okay, maybe they told you they loved you, but it was like a fantasy, okay? Maybe this is somebody that you can't stop thinking about, okay? Maybe you were hooked on, or somebody you couldn't stop thinking about. You were hooked to somebody, giving them money, giving them your body or whatever. I don't know. Somebody could have been reported on, okay? Reported to child services for neglect or abuse. Or maybe that's the emotional problem that somebody has. Okay, this person who doesn't care with the sacral chakra healing that needs to be done. Okay, their choices that they're making is because they need that healing. So this could have been something to do with their childhood. Maybe they were in danger as a child, or they were neglected or abused, or they could have been taken away as a child. Okay. Yeah. So they just like live in fantasy. They believe that they're stable. They lie about what they got. They fake flex. Okay. But they're having financial and material challenges because they're not making the right choices. And so something is going to change here. Something is going to change. Somebody is getting an inside scoop. Ooh, I think that's what we're doing right now. Okay, this message is for somebody. All right, give me some more, Spirit. Somebody is a thief. Ooh. Yeah, a physical or emotional thief. Yes, literally with the sacral chakra. Yeah, somebody is like in fantasy land. Okay, they got some desires and sexual, emotional issues here that have to do with when they were a child. Okay, and maybe it just caused them to like give money away to pretend like they just live in a fantasy land. Maybe they said they loved you, but it was just, yeah, it was, I don't know, a fantasy or something. And they could be thinking about you. You could be thinking about them. But somebody is up in your business, okay? They're being nosy. Okay, they could be thinking about coming towards you and like trying to buy your love. Okay, but they're having financial and material challenges. Yeah, this is like a loss. Like somebody is a thief, like an energy thief, physical or emotional. All right, they could see you bossing up. Okay, this is somebody that is hooked on you. They know that you can. They know that your finances, okay, and all is changing. Somebody doesn't want to do the healing, okay? It's like, you cannot change this person. It says, you can't shake me. Yes, somebody, they cannot shake this challenging energy that they have, this discontent. They don't want to look at their emotions. They don't want to look at their childhood, their past. Okay, they just want to live in this fantasy world and flex and pretend. Okay, and look like they got motion or whatever, like they got something going on. Somebody could have talked about you behind your back. Yeah, they could have had people like looking at you and thinking that you were fake or you were a show off. Yeah, but somebody is like thinking about you. They want to speak, but they ain't shit. It says it right there. Okay, like they're just not it. Okay, this person is a thief. All right. So yeah, it's like when they come in, this is saying to make a wise choice. Okay, somebody's going to try to buy your love. They're going to try to reel you in. They're going to try to hook you. Okay. Let me read this chakra again. Yeah, they're going to try to like play on. They know that you can. Okay, they're going to try to play on your like emotions or something. They know that you're nurturing. They know that you could help them in some way. Yeah. Yeah, they know. Maybe they think they know how you feel. Okay, maybe they think that you like still love them or something. I don't know. They know that you bossing up. That's because they're watching you. Look, this says, be aware of people who drain your energy. Workshops and classes that focus on empowerment will help you open and harmonize this area. Okay, so somebody, this mothering energy, okay, needs to work on their solar plexus chakra, possibly. Maybe that's the choice that you have to make. Okay. This person needs to work on their sacral, okay, the creativity, the sexual. Okay, they're having like, there's some sort of issues, emotional issues, okay, where they want and desire, you know, things that they need to nurture themselves, okay? Maybe they don't believe that they matter, okay? They like try to put on a facade, okay, because they don't feel that they matter. All right. And yeah, this is saying like, be aware, make wise choices when it comes to people who drain your energy, okay? People who are physical and emotional thieves, okay? Even who steal money, okay? People that could rob you. All right, since you are bossing up, all right, your financial situation is changing. Yeah, this is saying make wise choices with who you give to energetically, financially, physically, okay? Like some people ain't shit, basically, is what this is saying. Okay, so somebody that ain't shit might be trying to come to you, fake flexing, okay, trying to buy your love. All right, they've been thinking about you. They've been lost in fantasy land. Okay, this is somebody who talks shit about you. They're going to smile in your face. Okay, they've been nosy all up in your business. All right, they have emotional issues, okay, from their childhood that they don't care to heal. Okay, and they're going to choose to, yeah, come in and they need some help. Okay, they want to get it from you because they know that you can help them in some way, okay, because you're very abundant. You have enough. You're very creative, okay? You have creative ideas. You could help them with their creativity. Maybe they're blocked creatively, okay? They're going to try to, like, get up in the bed with you and take your creative energy from the sacral, okay, from the cootie cat region. Yeah, they're going to try to take. Okay, this is saying make a wise choice because you are bossing up. Okay, your financial material situation is going to change. Okay, I'm assuming who I'm talking to is this Empress energy. Okay, very fertile. All right. Yeah. Somebody may even be pregnant here with somebody who ain't shit. All right. So this could be that too. Yeah, maybe this is somebody who your child could be in danger with, or maybe you suspect neglect or abuse. I'm not sure. Okay, I don't even want to think about that because that is horrible. All right. But yeah, maybe you know, you have an inner knowing, okay? Or you need to work on your inner knowing, your clairsentience, okay? Yeah, it's like needing to know the right choice to make so that you don't, get robbed in whatever way. Okay. Don't let nobody hook you in, basically. All right. So, woo, that was the message. I'm going to leave it right there. Okay. Y'all let me know again if this resonated. Like, comment, subscribe, because I'd love to have you. Okay. With your fresh energy. Give me all the good vibes. Okay. And yeah, until we meet again. Bye.